maybe mute the TV again.
Yeah, it's a lesson for others. Mark and I went up on the west end of Mount Graham. We were hunting bear, and just the two of us. We were hunting down Taylor Canyon, which is west of West Peak, or east of West Peak. You go down West Peak, Taylor Canyon, and then up again. And there was a nice trail through the canyon, and we had seen some bear sign. And we were walking along, and all of a sudden, we could smell a bear. And sometimes you catch a whiff of a bear, and there's no mistaking it. They're real stinky. And we both said, "What's that smell? That's a bear." And so I got all excited. And I think I already had a shell in the chamber. I had a 30-06 bolt action. And there was a shell already in the chamber, but it was on safety. And there's a little lever to the side. Safe was back. Fire was forward. But when we smelled that bear, I got so excited. In my excitement, I flipped the safety off, thinking the bear was going to jump out any second. And we started walking along. Mark was right in front of me, and it may have been this twig he broke or something. There was a sound like might have been a bear. And I had my finger in the trigger guard. And with that sound, just a reflex, I pulled the trigger. I bet I didn't miss the back of Mark's head by that much.
Oh my.
Would have killed him. I get the chills every time I tell that story. You just cannot do that. You wait until you see the bear, then you put it in fire mode and put your finger on the trigger when you're aiming at the bear. Otherwise, the rule has to be keep your finger away from the trigger, keep it on safety. That, but by the grace of God, I would have walked away from that having killed my own brother-in-law.
Wow. Sounds like quite a blessing that you didn't.
Yeah, it was so scary.
Did you ever see the bear?
Never did. It probably heard the blast and took off. Probably was running an hour from that. That same spot, probably a half mile below. And we were hiking up a canyon, and there was a ridge to the east of us. And we looked up there, and a coyote was running along about 200 yards away from us, as fast as he could run. And I just raised my 30-06, fired, and I got it.
Wow.
It just tumbled over and over. And so he thought I was an amazing shot. He said, "Wow, how did you ever hit that thing running like that? 200 yards away." Just luck. Ready?
Yep.
I was hunting in that same general area, the west end of Mount Graham. I was just by myself that day, so nobody was in danger. But I was hunting and I had come down a ridge and crossing a little dry creek, and a bobcat jumped out of the bush right in front of me, and I had it on safety. I think it was a 30-06 I was carrying, and I just flipped it off and pulled the trigger. I don't even remember aiming, but I killed that bobcat and just blew it away.
Wow.
It's the only bobcat I ever killed in my life. Hi, Daisy.